Being a shonen protagonist must suck. If you don't know, most shonen protagonists, they go through it. If it's not one, both parents are dead. They have had a very, very traumatic past, whether it being in the upbringing or before the show or manga has actually started. And they just almost exclusively know nothing but pain. Denji is a shonen protagonist. I'm your host, Alex. I'm the host of this here channel, Pt.1, the channel that you are currently on. And today I'm going to be talking about why I love Chainsaw Man. This is the first video of a 4-part series where I go a little bit more in depth into why I like Chainsaw Man, why you should like Chainsaw Man, and just anything in between. It's not very fleshed out yet, but that's okay. We'll get there eventually. In this 4-part series, I'm going to be releasing a video every Tuesday leading up to the 1-year anniversary of the ending of Chainsaw Man Part 1. And as well as those 4 videos I'm going to be releasing, I'm going to be doing a giveaway. That giveaway is currently live. You can go down in the description, enter using the website gleam.io, and enter to win 2 volumes of Chainsaw Man, Volume 7 and Volume 8, probably the best volumes of Chainsaw Man, at least the best story arc in Chainsaw Man. And then you can also win a cute Pochita plushie. So please go down below, enter to win. And while you're down there, like the video, subscribe, and leave a comment saying why you're thankful. It's the season of Thanksgiving and then Christmas. So leave a that's so stupid. I wouldn't do that, but hey, hit me up in the comments saying what's up. I'd appreciate it. I started reading Chainsaw Man basically from the beginning, since the release of the first chapter. It wasn't the release of the first chapter, though. I believe it was chapter 3 when I first caught up with the manga. I was just at college at the time. Obviously not anymore, but at the time I was at college in a dorm room. I was just sitting around being lazy, not doing my work, and I was like, I read all the top shonen mangas, One Piece, My Hero, Black Clover. At the time, I just caught up with the manga and the anime in like a couple days. And I was like, it's really cool when you are a part of a group that enjoys the same content as you. But what's even cooler is when you can say you were one of the first to jump on that bandwagon. So I was like, I decided to look up what are the new up and rising anime out. And after a quick little search, I heard a lot of people talking about this quaint little manga called Chainsaw Man. Now, if somehow you've gotten to this video, it popped up on your YouTube feed, or you just were randomly searching why I like Chainsaw Man on YouTube, first off, welcome. Hi, I'm Alex. But second off, you may not know what Chainsaw Man even is. So let me go to the famous Chainsaw Man wiki and read you a quick synopsis of the plot. When his father died, Denji was stuck with a huge debt and no way to pay it back. Thanks to a devil dog he saved named Pochita, he's able to survive through odd jobs and killing devils for the Yakuza. Pochita's chainsaw powers come in handy against these powerful devils. When the Yakuza betrays him and he's killed by the zombie devil, Pochita sacrifices himself to save his former master. Now Denji has been reborn as some kind of weird devil-human hybrid. He is now a Chainsaw Man. They must have recently updated this. It was the same as lame ass plot from like the back of Volume 1. But yes, Denji is a devil, or at least half devil. He becomes friends with a pet devil. It might kind of looks like a dog. And one day when things get rough, funny. Get it? Rough, dog, devil. Anyway, when things get rough and the people that are supposed to be helping Denji betray him and kill him, Pochita sacrifices himself to save Denji's life. and that is the story of Chainsaw Man. It's not very serious. if you can't imagine it, a guy with a chainsaw for a hand and chainsaw blades as fists. It's not a serious toned manga, serious toned story for the most part, but it can do wonders at times, because I not only love Chainsaw Man for the action, but I love it for the characters. We'll get into the action later, but first off, we're going to talk about is the characters. Let's talk about the three main characters. Over the first volume of chapters, the first 8 to 9 chapters of Chainsaw Man, that makes up the first volume, we're introduced to basically the main characters that we're going to be seeing throughout the entire story. First off, we have Denji. He is the main protagonist, the hero of the story, if you can call him that, a hero. He is a troubled 16-year-old kid, grew up in not even the ghetto, just the back streets of a no-name town in the boonies, who is forced to repay his father's debt. A debt so large that his father took his own life to get out of it. I do the parentheses because, well, spoilers. But nevertheless, he's alone from the day his father dies. His mother died a lot earlier in his life. From the day his father died, he is officially alone. And we've all been there. We've all been alone at times. Maybe not. Maybe we've been with a group of people, but just felt alone. Maybe literally we live by ourselves and have not too many friends or coworkers. We do things mainly by ourselves. We are alone. So we've all felt what Denji's felt. That emptiness. That loneliness. Well, in the first chapter, Chainsaw Man, Denji's loneliness is cured for the most part. Denji gains a friend, a partner named Pt.1. Now, at first, it wasn't a straight friendship. It was more of a agreement that Pt.1, being a devil, a wounded devil at that point in time, if Denji gave him some blood to help him regain his energy, because of course devils are like vampires, they gain energy by drinking blood. If Denji helped Pt.1, Pt.1 would have to help Denji, protect Denji, help him gain money to pay off his father's immense debt so that he doesn't also die. So that's kind of the story of Chainsaw Man in a nutshell. It's a story where you follow Denji and follow his life from having nothing to having everything, not in the sense of fame, riches, glory, but in the sense of having a place to call his own, to have friends, to have family. And he gains those friends. He gains a coworker slash friend slash brother in his superior, Aki. Now, Aki is a young guy. We don't know his exact age, but we do know when he joined the Devil Hunters Bureau, he was pretty young. At the very least, he's older than Denji, and he's allowed to drink, so we'll just go off that. Aki is also a lonely person. Yeah, now he has friends. We see in the first volume again, he has his old partner slash, I would say, love interest, Himeno. And we see that he gets along with a lot of his coworkers because he doesn't want to see any of them die. He's tired of seeing people die by the hands of devils. That's why his goal in the manga is to kill the big bad before the end of the story. The big bad being the gun devil. What's really important about Aki is that he at first doesn't understand why Denji does what he does, who he really is, and why their boss, MAPPA, decided to hire him, decided to bring him on. But over time, over a lot of fights, over a lot of bonding, Aki turns to see Denji as a younger brother, someone that he has to protect because they share the same goal. Aki also just plays along with this main story that Denji is working to find a family, a life to have more experiences with. And Aki does that by allowing Denji to do what he wants, of course, but keeping him in some type of line. Showing him how to take care of a house, showing him how to cook basic food, and clean up after their third party member, Power. Now, Power is kind of the odd one out in this group, whereas Denji is a hybrid and Aki is a human. Power is a devil. Well, at least a fiend, which is another kind of half-human, half-devil being. Power, like the other two, shared a similar trait that before they met each other, she was very lonely. The only person that Power had in her life before she became a devil hunter herself was her cat, Nyoko. Or Meowie, depending on how the translation goes. For Power, we don't really know how long she's been on Earth in a human body as a fiend. It's kind of estimated that it's just been a couple years. She found Nyoko when he was a kitten and skinny, scrawny, about to die. But instead of killing the cat, she took pity on him and started feeding him. And together, they hunted wild animals, as far as we know, never actually harming any humans. And they live peacefully together. That is until a bat devil kidnaps her cat and she is forced to try to hunt humans for the devil. And of course, Power not being very smart, she instantly gets caught by the Devil Hunter Bureau and gets put on Denji and Aki's team. Now, Power, again, shares the same traits of starting off being very lonely and growing as a family together where they truly care about each other. I love to put in the sense of that Aki is the big brother, all serious, uptight, tells you to clean up after yourself, wipe your mouth, don't eat with your hands type thing. He's the one that you go out, he tells you to do something specifically. If you don't do it, he's not going to mess with you, but you'll get a talking to when you get home. And then you have Denji. Denji being the middle brother, the middle sibling, the kid that can kind of get away with a good amount of stuff, but at the same time understands that, yes, he has to be a good role model, kind of the bigger sibling to their little sister, Power. And that's why whenever I see these fucking degenerates post up these pictures of Power with all these lewdness and these big tits, I'm like, God damn, those pics look nice, but no. Fujimoto had to do that one chapter, or basically 2 chapters, where they drew Denji and Power in this bath together, where it was very heated, I guess. But I don't see them as any type of romantic. They are only platonic. They are siblings, all 3 of them. Aki, Denji, and Power. And if these are the 3 siblings, who's the parent? Well, that would be Makima. Makima is a leader of the 4th Division Hunters, Devil Hunters Division, Bureau, whatever. She is the person that basically brought these 3 together. Of course, she worked with Aki before. She is looking and finding devils, hybrids like Denji, or fiends like Power. And then some other fiends like Beam and the Violence Devil and just the Spider Devil. She's the woman that collects pawns to hopefully take down the big bad, the Gun Devil. I'm not spoiling anything beyond the first volume. I'm trying to keep it very mundane, but I have to make a Makima video to really go in depth with her. So that's all I can really say. I would say Makima is the parental figure. Even further beyond Aki. She's the one that where anything goes wrong, all through them can be like, damn, where's Makima? I wish she was here. I wish we had her help right now. And that's the help they actually get in Volume 8, a part of the assassination arc. That's also the volume that I'm giving away if you enter the giveaway down below. That's a shameless plug because, that's what you have to do to make it on YouTube. Go down to the description, go click on the link at gleam.io to enter to win Volume 7 and Volume 8 and a Pochita plushie. Because why not? And while you're down there, leave a like on the video. Getting back to a little rant that has gone beyond just being about why I like Chainsaw Man. These three characters, they mean something. They mean something to me, and they mean something to the readers. That's what I'm trying to get to. The story of Chainsaw Man, it can be very bloody, it can be very violent, which is awesome. But that would mean nothing if we didn't care about the characters. If a character dies, cool. It was a cool fight, it was a cool scene. But that doesn't mean anything. That doesn't mean as much as if a character we cared about was injured and died. And that's why Chainsaw Man is so good. Fujimoto was able to write characters in a way that really makes you look at them and like, if they were to die, I would be sad. And that's why I like Chainsaw Man. It was a very long video to say that, but I guess I needed to say something. This is the first video teeing off the 4-week giveaway extravaganza. I don't have a name for the giveaway, actually. Interesting. The Chainsaw Man volume giveaway. Yay. I planned this whole giveaway within 3 days. And then I was like, oh wait, if I want to do this so it's 4 videos, a video a week, I have 3 more days to record not only the giveaway video intro, but also the first video. So I'm doing this literally last minute. It's okay. It won't be edited very well, but it will get out even if I can't sleep tonight or tomorrow night to get it out on Tuesday. But that's fine. If you did watch this, and if you did watch this to the end, go down to the description and say spelunking. Put that in the comments. Make everyone look at you like, why the fuck is this idiot saying spelunking? But say that and I'll know that you are a special one. You. And while you're down there, leave a like if you liked the video. If you didn't like the video, leave a dislike. YouTube is doing a really weird thing where they can't see the count of dislikes. So why don't we test that and just on all these videos, just hit dislike. Don't do that or do that. We'll see what happens. But I really appreciate it. I try to make these videos in my free time while I work a full-time job, and it's fucking hard, but I'm gonna do it for you. So yeah, thanks for watching. Peace.